Okay, here we go. Got a little sidetracked a little while ago with Windows on the laptop, but got it all straightened out, got everything working now. Not the way I want it, but here we go. Let's get on with the show.
took me like forever to get through to you, misty blue. In any kind of weather, I thought of you, misty blue. It's hard to know, but no one comes close. Undiscovered landscape filled with hope. You are golden territory, let it show. On the corner of Baker Street, I met you that first time. Kept you in my mind since then. Hey, you know it. Oh, nothing compares to us.
only I can see. Even if I end up all alone, I know my destiny. My mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from, 'cause I know you were born to break the chain. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? See, I'm living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright. From the back road to the street, I've been long gone for so damn long, so don't tell me that you have to go. Will you still be waiting for me? Tell me, 'cause I gotta know. See, I can't stop, no, I don't stop. It's only I can see. If I die trying to turn the tide, y'all remember me. See, Mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from, 'cause I know you were born to make a change. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? Lord, living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright. From the back road to the street, see, I'm on
turn, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of laughter breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush of life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Good afternoon, fine people of the internet. How y'all doing today? Today is December the 3rd, Wednesday, 2025. We're almost at Christmas. And my birthday, about 3 weeks away. Holy moly, can you believe that crap? And Jeff Sykes said it was cold and snowy up there in Michigan. Oh my goodness. Where was it? What else did he say up there about Michigan, huh? Hello, everyone from very cold and snowy Michigan. All right, and Spike Man's in here too, and Reggie's over here. Reggie, why aren't you over here on Rumble, huh? Okay, and we got Jim and Gerald Stewart and Streamline and PT Pod Mike and Hit the Mark 88. Thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We got some stuff we're going to do tonight on the workbench, and I'm really frustrated because I spent half a day screwing around with Windows. You know, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but you know, all that shit about in Windows 11, it's crap. Okay, I'm single. I was Donnie, Indian girl, but her mom made us break up. She just said, "I'm sorry, young man, but we have suffered enough." Okay. All right, that's your dad joke? Okay, thank you for that dad joke. Yeah, all right, Gerald, your wife's birthday is December 15th. All right, tell her I said happy birthday. Mine's on the 24th, Christmas Eve. I should get my Christmas hat out here. I forgot all about it. I had it out here before Thanksgiving, and I put it back over there on the shelf. I'll have to get it back out there with the elf on the shelf. All right, so if you haven't done so already, smash that like button, but do it gently. We have suffered enough. Okay. All right. Okay. My ex-wife's birthday is December 29th. A lot of December birthdays in here. Oh my goodness. All right. So I got gypped on my birthday because they always said, here's your birthday gift. It's one of your Christmas gifts here. All right. Hey, Northern Ohio Railroad Action. Good to see you in here. Haven't seen you in here in a while. Okay. What's going on? You got a Rumble account, don't you? How come you're not here on Rumble? My goodness. I seen your videos on Rumble over there. Okay. And Reggie too. You're not over here on Rumble. So I'm going to have to give you the link to this thing right here. So you could come on over here. Hold on a second. Let me do this thing here. I don't know why you're over there on the screw tube. Okay, there's the link to Rumble. Come on over here and chat with the people over here on Rumble. And we got some new emojis on here. I just figured out how to do them. I'm on both. Need to upload more. All right, there you go. Yeah, I've seen a couple of your videos on there. There's Gerald. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, boy. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I keep on hitting on the name and bringing it up on the browser. Okay, there we go. I want to pin it instead. There you go. Okay. Okay. So, Canadian locomotive videologist. Okay, let me see. Locomotive. Oh, okay. All those letters in there. Canadian Locomotive Logistics. Okay, there you go. Right there. Canadian Locomotive Logistics. He's the one. What did he say in here earlier? Okay. Let me get back up here in the chat and see what he said. Okay, there we go. All right. While we are waiting, you know you can operate a locomotive on my layout remotely with a web page. Shows controls and a live camera view. I watched a little bit of Sparky's live stream the other day, and he was talking about that. I'm looking for more layouts. If you have anybody who would like to put their layout online, see people can operate remotely, I would be happy to set them up. All right. I would have to get my layout operating first. I haven't run it in over a year, but thank you for that. Here, hold on a second. Let me see if I can make... I have to make you a mod so you can put your web page on there. Okay, hold on a second. I got to get into YouTube over here. Where's my YouTube thingy? Okay, right over here. Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Got a little sidetrack.
Okay, hold on a second here. YouTube. Where's my studio stuff? Studio. Hold on. YouTube Studio. Okay. Oh, I can do it from the chat, can't I? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm doing it the hard way. I'm trying to pull it up on my Brave browser, and I can do it right from the chat. Okay. Okay. All right. So never mind. I'm not with it tonight. I've been sidetracked with all that stuff on with Windows. Don't mind me. I'm I'm not with it tonight. Okay, so okay, did it come through as your moderator? Okay, let me see. Okay, I put you in as moderator. Okay, I guess you have to. Let me try it again. Okay. Oh, I forgot to hit the extra button there. Now, okay. Now you're a moderator. Now you can put the link up in the chat so everybody else can see it if they know anybody. My dad was in the Jewish biker club. They call them. Okay, let me put this up here. Okay, we got some dad jokes tonight. Okay, let me find it on here. I got too many things up here. Okay, right there. Okay. There we go. Right there. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, so here's my schedule here. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Wednesday, I do both on Rumble and YouTube, as you can see here on YouTube right there. All right. Smash that like button. Follow me. Hit the bell notification because Rumble is the only place that actually notifies you. And they give you 4 choices to do so, unlike YouTube where they don't do it. Okay, the link is for your own personal layout. Okay, well that's close enough. All right. So if you want to go check that out, put it up in another tab. Wigwag, nice to see you. Hey, Wigwag, you got a Rumble account too. Why aren't you over here on Rumble? All right. My goodness. All you people that have Rumble accounts and you're sitting over there on YouTube tonight. Shame on you. Okay. Hold on a second. I got to get this over here someplace where I could play around with it. Okay. I'll put the YouTube chat over on this side over here. Okay. So I could chat on there. Okay. Put it right there. Okay. Alrighty. So what are we doing here? New Santa. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Wait a minute. I'm having trouble finding this stuff here. Okay. Here's another link right here. Okay, there's another link there. The only reason not on Rumble, I need to renew my subscription so I don't get ads. Well, just go on the Brave browser and you won't get ads on Rumble. And if you want to get the Rumble Premium, there is an offer for Rumble Premium. For 50% off. If you're interested, I'll give it to you. Oops. I didn't want that. Okay, I hit the wrong button over there. I was almost going to put it on premium. Okay. because I think they have an offer all the way up until the end of December. I ran into it. It was on an email from advertising Black Friday. Is that the new and improved Santa? Yeah, there you go. The new Santa. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's the new and improved the Santa right there. All right, so okay, I lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, Rumble Premium. I forgot what the code was. I'll have to look it up again. Hold on a second. Got to get my email out here to look it up. But they have a 50% off, $49 if you pay by the year for the first year instead of the $99 a year. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, it was a Black Friday supply. Surprise! Let me put this over here like this. Okay, so here's the email. And it was deceiving because they put "and Black Friday surprise" at the end of the thing. But, they show you this right here. And they have Vince and Crowder and Trump and Russell Brand and Philadelphia guy. Another Vince again. Well, Jack Posobiec. Okay, there we go. Upgrade now. And then right down here, get 50% off your first year of premium. Click here to upgrade. Use code FLASH50. That's all in capitals, FLASH50. And you get 50% off. See if you can get brave on. You have an iPad? Oh my goodness. Hey, you can get ads on there anyway. It only shows up 2 ads and that's it. They don't put them in the middle of the thing just like YouTube does. All right, so there you go. They only show 2 short ads. For 5 seconds, you hit the skip and then you could go on with it. There you go. But here, anyway, let me do this right now. Since we're on the subject of Rumble Studio, I don't have to do these anymore, but I'm still going to do it because here we go, right here. If you like Rumble Studio. Well, you don't want to be watching those ads all the time, every time you click on a video. So you probably noticed Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform. No pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Just like this right here. Okay. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators like, if you watch Louder with Crowder, you could watch the Mug Club for free with Rumble Premium. It's all included. Right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's Studio, STUDIO, all in capital letters. Use that at checkout. That's rumble.com premium code STUDIO, STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. So, what are you waiting for? Go and do it. All right, I don't know why I'm getting a loop in there. Shouldn't be in there. But anyway, that's it. And there you go, Wigwag. How you doing? Glad you can make it over here. Okay, where's you at here? Let me get back over here on this thing here. It won't change my icon picture in chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, you still got, you don't have the Santa Claus hat there. Okay, I could see. Yeah, it's clear now. Yeah, cause I don't know, because that's a pre-recorded thing, but it shouldn't be, you shouldn't be getting a loop echo in there because there's no other microphones on. I'm not sure why it does that. We'll just have to take your word for it, new and improved. Okay, there you go. It works now. Okay, we can see you now. There you go. Okay. And wigwag. Okay. Thank you for stopping in there. I knew you can do it. See, all you have to do is go past those deals right there. Hey, 3 railroads. Good to see you. How you doing? All right. We got everybody in here now. Okay. So, I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Well, there you go. I could not do that without any of your help here because I'd just be talking to the wall right now. Okay, so anyway, I want to thank everybody that supports this channel through subscriptions on YouTube, through following me on Rumble. They're backwards. And all those people on locals also, and the membership. I really, really appreciate it. So there you have it. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Let's do some train shows here. Hey, Ray Bartleson, good to see you in here. Okay, did I miss you when you first stopped in? All right, there you go. Okay, so anyway, we have Golden Spike Enterprises up here, and all these web pages that I'm going to go over, you can see them in the description of my live stream. They're way down at the very bottom. I have a list of all these URLs that we're going to talk about tonight. And the first one I'm going to talk about is D-Land, Florida in January 10th and 11th at the Volusia County Fairgrounds. We're going to be going to that one there on the 10th. This is the big show in Florida. 10th and 11th, 2 days and 2 buildings. So the one building, the big building, they have all the vendors in there, and usually more vendors show up that time, and they have a couple layouts in there too. I think the Citrus Model Railroad Club has theirs right at the door right there. It's a real small, they put an N-scale one there, but then all the other club layouts, they put theirs over in the other building, and plus there's a couple of other vendors that are over in the building. So they got a lot of good ones. First Coast Model Railroad Club, N-Scale, Orlando N-Track, the G-Scale, Garden Railways of Eastern Florida. I don't know what the real name was. They're out of Jacksonville. And the Trolley People, all good stuff. And they got some other stuff in there. I won't be late to that one. You won't, there you go. You won't be late to that one. Okay. I'll take your word for it there. Oh, your name comes up. Well, I'm looking at your name here on the YouTube there. Okay. This Saturday, open house for Ripon, Wisconsin Model Train Club, 10 to 4. Thank you for putting that up there. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pin this up here. There we go. All right. Missed you at the last one. Oh, had to work. I know work gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? Okay, but hope you could be there on that one there. And then also, Golden Spike Enterprise has one in Atlanta, Georgia on the 17th at the Gas South Convention Center. It's a nice big place. We were there a couple of times, but we're not going there this year. Maybe next year we'll go up there. We were there. We went. I think I went there 2 times already. Jacksonville, we're going to try to go to that one there. February the 7th, Prime Osborne Center. We were there 2 years ago, and it was a good show. We liked it. Plan on going back, and we get to go to Buc-ee's there also. So that's it for Golden Spike Enterprises. I'm not going to go too far ahead of time. So here we go. Okay, here's Train Collectors Association Southern Division, or as they show it up here, Southern Division of the Train Collectors Association. They got a Port St. Lucie one, Prime Vista Boulevard on Saturday, January 24th. And we was just at the Lake Nona one a couple of weeks ago. It was a pretty nice one. Got some good stuff. I have to say that I got some O-scale stuff. Here's some O-scale track right there. So I'm going to have to put some of the things on display that I got from there, because the rolling stock there was really cheap. It was cheaper than the HO stuff. So just have to put that up in there. So December 6th, Melbourne Train Show. We usually go to that one, but we're not going to that one because we're going on the other coast. Melbourne is on the east coast. We're going to the west coast of Florida. So because we're going to Pinellas Park, we're going to see that website here in a minute. And then the villages, we're going to see that website here in a minute. That's this one there. And that's vendor zone, no vendors there. And then here's one here, Palm Beach Gardens. We're going to go to that one there, December 13th and 14th. So we got one this weekend, and we got one next weekend. So Pinellas Park on the west coast, and Palm Beach Gardens on the East Coast. So it's a nice one. We was there about the last 3 years. Good show. And then here's another one, Real Rail. They moved their location. They used to be in Bradenton, but the place that they had, they was under construction for the last 2 years, and I guess from what the guy told me, Marriott bought the place, and then they raised their price for the events. So they said, hell no. So they're in Venice Community Center right now, and that is on February 21st and 22nd. It's a big show, but they still charging $13. But he gave me 2 free tickets to get in there, so I'm glad about that. And so that is all from Train Collectors Association, tcasoutherndivision.org. And so also we have up here trainshows.net. Okay, there you go. Trainshows.net. Got Gerald's having a good time. You on both sides over there, on YouTube side and on the Rumble side, saying ho ho ho. Okay, all right. So are you? Let me see. I got to look to see if you got your Santa thing over there. Yeah, you got your Santa on the YouTube side too, don't you? Or is that the? No, that's on. You're on the. Yeah, you're on the YouTube side over there with the Santa thing too. Okay, so you got it on both sides. There, you're all ready for Christmas. Okay. All right, so here is the ones. This is the one we're going to. Suncoast Model Railroad Club Train Show. We're going to hit that website here in a minute. Then Martin County Model Railroad Holiday Open House, December 13th at the Martin County Fairgrounds. So that Model Railroad Club has their permanent location in the fairgrounds. So they got every scale there. But they're having an open house there also in January 17th and 18th. So we're going to that one there. That's on the East Coast. And that's a bunch of Regal Rails, TCA Southern Division. That's the Port St. Lucie. There's another Pinellas Park. That's all the way in February. Here's the Real Rail. Okay, so that's enough on that one there. But you could jump in there and choose any state. You could choose UK or Ireland, Europe, Canada, anywhere you want to go. They'll have it there for you. I changed it last week on ScrewTube. All right, there you go. All right, okay. Good to hear. Let me put that. Yeah, there we go. We got it up there. Okay, so that was trainshows.net, and we also have trainshows.com, where you got all these Wheaton, Illinois, once a month up here. They put is the December one already gone? Oh, there it is. They put it up high. Okay, I didn't look at the 2025 shows. There you go. Wheaton, Illinois, December 7th. There you go. That's this weekend on a Sunday. Okay, and then Greenberg's Train and Toy Show, Timonium, Maryland, December 6th and 7th. And in Chantilly, Virginia, December 20 and 21st. Then you got all the 2026 shows. And then the Great Train Show, December 13th and 14th, Pleasanton, California, and the rest of them are in 2026. This is trainshows.com. All right, so here we go. Here's the villages. Here's the Santa Claus Show, 11, 12, 13, and 14 at the Colony Cottage Rec Center. Santa Claus and train layouts. No vendors at this one here. And if you want to go to the one with the vendors, the actual train show, that's on February 7th and 8th at where's that one at? The Savannah Club, Savannah Center. Yeah, Savannah Center. Okay, February 7th and 8th. They got the vendors and they got the layouts there. All in one building, 2 separate halls there. Okay, so. And then Rail Fan and Railroad Magazine, Railroad Model Craftsman, Model Railroad News, and Rail Space News Magazine has all their stuff in the classified ads, and whatever doesn't make it in the classified ads is right here on railfan.com/timetable. So here's all the ones in December. Kennebunkport, Maine. It's snowing like crazy up there. I just seen Lynn from Bar Mills. He went live on Facebook. I don't know when it was. I didn't catch the live stream, but I caught the replay on there. He said they had 10 inches of snow in there. Okay, I had a lot of snow. My goodness. In Marlborough, Massachusetts, Delmar, Delaware, Crockett, California, Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. A lot of ones all over the place. Cinnamonson, New Jersey, in December, all over the country. New Hill, North Carolina, New Haven, Connecticut, Verona, Wisconsin, all kind of good shows in there. All right, so that is railfan.com/timetable. Okay, what else? And NMRA, they don't have anything close by, so I don't have that page up there where they have the regions in there, but you click on regions, and there's the map. Here's Sunshine Region. Oh, how come? Come on. It's bringing up the whole United States there. Okay, come on, get out of there. All right, I put down here. I click on down here, and it gives me Alaska. Okay. Okay, let's go down here. Sunshine Region. Okay, there we go. The next one they have is the Journal Box newsletter. Okay, where is it? Oh, no train shows listed. Okay. It just has Andy Zimmerman's name and phone number there. Okay. So, no train shows. They had one a couple months ago. And then here's Suncoast Model Railroad Club. This is where we're going this weekend. The club is in Largo, and the let me see if they have it here. Let me go this way. There we go, right there. There's the flyer right there. Train show and open house Saturday, December 6th at 9 to 3 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center in Pinellas Park. And they have their layout at Largo, where they have HO and N scale. All right, so there you have it. We're going to that one. They have coffee, donuts, and cookies. All right, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts, and I think the cookies are from Publix. So good cookies. I gained a couple of pounds because we had Debbie's birthday cake. Debbie's brother and sister came over day after Thanksgiving with a birthday cake for Debbie and her husband, because their birthday is on the same day, and nice big cake like that. So we ate it there, and we've been eating on it for a couple of days, and so I gained a couple of pounds since then, but we don't have any more cake. But here's Bushnell Station. No train shows here, but they got a lot of trains running every Saturday. And then in the month of December, They got Friday and Saturday night. You could ride the train and see them running around. How many get a new locomotive for Christmas and play all day? I get socks and underwear. Who gets locomotives anymore? Okay. Debbie got my Christmas gift at the Raleigh train show, so I can't complain. I didn't get any underwear. Just kidding. I got, what did I get? Which one did I get? I either got the painting or the kit. Delaney Ironworks. One of the two. Okay. So, and no, was it that or was it the Motrack model things that I had to put together? Okay, but Bushnell Station, they got to have a nice gift shop. They have 30 operating layouts there. Really good stuff. And they're just taking donations for that picture that was just up there, Thomas Fowler's dream layout. They have everything in storage right now because they have to build a building. And they need funds for the building because they're a 5013C nonprofit corporation. So they just built the building that this is housed in right now this past year, all through donations. So the one that houses Thomas Fowler Dream Layout is supposed to be like 60 by 80 building. It's a big layout. So as you can see, I did a video on it on here and on YouTube last month because we went there on the way up to Maryland. I took some video up there, and I gotta do the rest of the stuff because I have some more video that I took while we were up there. So they have all those trains displayed there on 2 aisles there, and a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in between Ocala and Tampa off of I-75. So there you go. All right. And here's Timonium, January 31st and February 1st, when it's going to be cold up there. Not going to that one because it's too cold. Okay. And here's Regal Railway. They have one at a different city every month right there. Okay. And so what else do we have here? And then here, let me see if they updated this yet. Amherst. Did they put in anything about membership grants, collection, extra board trips, donate, special interest groups, calendar, news, shows and events? Let's see if they got it on here. Shows and events. Show website. Okay, here we go. Hear about the Railroad Hobby Show. Okay. We're on our site often to see what's new for 2026. Show is at January 24th, 25th, 2026. 9 a.m. to 5 on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 on Sunday. See you before you know. So didn't they have it for more than 2 days before? Was it always 2 days? I thought they had it for like 3 days or something like that. But anyway, it's 2 days, 24th and 25th. So raffle winners, video link, flyer. Okay. Do we have to download it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Operating model railroads, manufacturers and dealers, railroad art and photography, railroad books and videos, model railroad clinics, family entertainment, tourist railroads, and collectibles. There you go. There's the flyer right there. There's a QR code right there. It's real little, but America's largest railroad themed train show. So there you go. It's too cold. It's too far for us. One of these days, I don't know why they have it at that time of year, but they said because it's the first of the year and they got everybody up there, so I don't know. Easy track. Here we go. I'm kicking off my training wheels first of the year, taking out the Bachmann E-Track and starting a new layout with Atlas and Pico with no road bed except cork. Okay, there you go. Good to hear. And Jeff Wazelma. What's the thing for Illinois? Okay. Let me see. Let me go back to this one over here. What do they have for Illinois? Okay, December 5th and 6th, new Switzerland annual Christmas model train show. McGinney, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Highlands, Illinois. That looks like a car dealer. December 6th and 7th, Quincy Society of Model Engineers Open House, Good Samaritan Home, Quincy, Illinois. Great Midwest Train Show, December 7th, DuPage. There's New Switzerland, another one, New Switzerland, New Switzerland, New Switzerland. Okay, that's all New Switzerland. Looks like they got it all through the month of December. Southern Illinois Model Train Meet, February 7th, the Pavilion in Illinois. The Sons of American Legion Train Show, February 14th. DuPont American Legion Post, DuPont, Illinois. Peoria Train Fair, February 15th, Illinois Central College. And Galesburg Scale Train Show, Knights of Columbus, Galesburg, June 27th. That's way out there. Okay, so there you got for Illinois. Okay, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. There you go. I'll put that up there. Should I talk to them? Yes, you should. I got buildings for my layout. I'm missing a chat here. Okay, I missed that. Out of funds until next year. I missed a lot of chat here. Okay. All right, so that's it for the train shows. Let's take a look at what's on the workbench. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Okay, you can see some styrene there. I've been working on that, and you can see all those little loading dock things. We're going to see what I did. Let me shut that off right there. I'm going to show you what I did, how I got those loading docks, put all the sticks on there for the legs and the cross members on there. I showed it on Monday, but about the first 5 minutes, I forgot to turn the microphone on. Well, actually, I turned the audio stereo on for the computer instead of the microphone for over there, because I turned it off because I keep getting echoes. So I have it automatically shut off until I put that over there, but I have it muted. I have the VU meter all the way down low, and when I put the meter up, the slider, I put the slider all the way up. I did it on the wrong one, and I put the slider up on the audio stereo instead of the microphone that's over there. So here is installing the loading dock supports, and you'll get to hear what I was saying that you didn't hear on Monday. And David reminded me that He couldn't hear anything. He waited 5 minutes to tell me, though. Okay, so here it is. Oh, there we go. Here's the Delaney Ironworks. I paid $50 for this at the Raleigh. Was it the Raleigh Train Show? Yeah, I paid it at the Raleigh Train Show. Okay, so here's the loading docks that I got done. Well, not actually all done, because these are done over here. These ones I got legs on, but I don't have the cross members on here. So I got one cross member on this one right there, and this is the one that I this is the actually 14 foot long that goes in between it, or 14 foot wide. It's each section is 7 foot. All these loading docks are 4 foot. That's what I had left over when I split that last piece on there. So, and then I cut, oh, can't remember how many I cut, but I cut a whole bunch of them, enough to do these 3 loading docks right here. And the one thing that I noticed on these loading docks, they tell you to do it at a 1/2 inch, the legs, but when you look at it, you see the tread for the door right here. Let me put it this way here. The tread for the door is right here, and the loading dock is up here. Up there and down here. So they gave you the wrong measurement, so I'm going to have to put this up. Like I stated earlier, I'm going to have to put it up on a piece of 80 thousandths styrene, or I think I got 60 thousandths the last time. Let's see how this one looks on this one here. Same way, I'm going to have to pick that up so I could get it to work properly. So it should have been, you know, the legs are 1/2 inch, and that would be the right height for that without the deck. So go figure. They didn't take that into consideration when they put the measurement in here, because they said scribe deck 2x10 fascia, 2x6 support, okay, 1/2 inch, and they show a 1/2 inch from the bottom to the top of the legs, not the top of the scribe deck. So if they put it for the top of the scribe deck, it would have come out a little bit nicer. So most of these things, it says 0.7 inch, the spacing in between it. I marked the spacing right here. So there you go, right there. So let's start gluing some stuff on here. And I see on this one here, I only put the cross bracing on the front of it, because you're not going to see the back anyway. So, and then once we get all of these on here, oh, I found another one over here. It's hiding back there. Oh, here's another one back here too. Okay, that must have been left over from the last batch that I had. Okay, so I got some extra ones here. All right, so I have to assume you are speaking. You have no audio here, just music. Oh. Sorry about that. I turned the wrong audio input on. Holy moly. So you're gonna so you didn't hear a damn thing that I said. Well, you're just gonna have to listen to it on the replay on Wednesday, because I'm recording this on the laptop right now. So we're going to put the start on this and put the legs on these. And I got them 0.7 inch. It worked out pretty good on all of these. I think on one of them I had to stretch it a little bit on just one of them, on this long one. But so let's see, we'll start with the shortest one and glue some legs on these things. Let me put some glue here, and what I do is I just put a little bit of glue over here, and I dab the one end of the leg, and then put it on the loading dock, on the bottom of the loading dock. Ooh, let me put my goggles on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And I have them marked, and they're 0.7 inches apart, but I did not mark how far in they go, because we have to put the fascia on there also. So I'm just estimating where that fascia would be and placing them back. They're probably what's the thickness of that? 1/16 of an inch or so. The fascia, yeah. There we go. And we got to make sure we got enough glue on it. Don't have to worry about getting too much glue on it, because it's going to be hidden by the fascia anyway. It's better to put more on it than less. And what I was doing before, I was turning this thing. Uh-oh. I lost it. I was turning this thing this way and trying to do it like that, and then when I got to the other side, it was kind of difficult. So I'm just putting it in this way, perpendicular to the way I'm working on it, and it makes it a lot easier. So, and don't forget, when we're done with this, we're going to have to do a raid at the end of this thing. And I was just checking, I had to go on my home page. I had to go down to page 11 to get some live streams that have as many viewers as we have on this stream right here. I mean, there's no sense in raiding a stream that has 50, 100, 1,000 people in the stream already. I mean, the reason that Rumble put this on there for premium creators is to promote discoverability and promote grow channels. Well, the bigger channels don't need the growth, the smaller ones need the growth. So we're going to benefit the smaller channels. The only thing is, most of the channels on here are gaming channels. So I'm going to show what's available, and I'll let the viewers decide which ones we're going to raid. We'll just go through them, you know, we'll just look at what they have to offer, open them up, and then open up a few, and then you can tell me which ones you want to look at. And then we'll set that one up for a raid, and hopefully they have the checkbox marked. So I guess by default it's checked. So unsuspecting people that didn't get the email about that, or who are not premium creators, haven't been notified that that raid thing is available. So there might be some creators surprised that say, hey, where's all these people coming from? What is this raid shit anyway? You know, I'm not crazy about it. I only did it once. That's when Neurodivergent was on here, and he helped me set it up because I didn't know how to do it. And he put me on to a news channel. I followed it, but it shows up in my feed all the time. But I never go and watch it because I don't watch, you know, him regularly. So what's the point of, you know, having these raids? I mean, it's like a sub for sub deal. When you sub to me, I'll sub back to you. But then you don't get any engagement from it because they don't watch your videos anyway. I think I was raided once. Well, I got 2 followers from it because they came on and then followed me. But, you know, that's the only good point about it. So that's why if I'm going to raid somebody, it's going to be one that doesn't have that many viewers. So at least they get some more followers. And the followers don't really mean anything because, you know, you get your regular people to come on, and then the rest of them, they follow you and never watch any of the streams. You gotta do it because that's one of the requirements now to stay premium creator, and I'd like to stay as a premium creator because it helps out. You get a few extra bucks for putting out premium content, and then if somebody signs up if you bring somebody over from to Rumble, you get a little change out of that. I don't know how much you get. And if somebody gets Rumble Premium on your channel, you get a little bit of cut of that, but don't know how much. But you have to be a premium creator to benefit from that. Before I was a premium creator, I must have brought over about 100 model railroaders over from YouTube and didn't get any credit for it. So all the old ones that I brought over some time ago didn't count towards that. And most of them don't come on the streams. They don't come on Rumble anymore. So that's my story. I'd rather do the ad reads, but you know, you get, you know, a few pennies from the ad reads, but that was a requirement. But it's not required anymore. So they replaced it with the raids. I'm hoping that if people complain about the raids, they'll knock it off like they did the ad reads, because there was a lot of pushback from when they first announced the ad reads on there. And my biggest gripe with that was they had us pushing for Rumble Premium, and then they made us do ad reads for people, you know, well, not for the premium content, but you know, you try to get people on here for Rumble Premium, and then you go and make them listen to ads when they're watching your stream. So what are you gonna do? Okay, I only got enough glue for a few more, and then I'm gonna have to put some more glue down here. And I am glad that I used Aleen's tacky glue to put the that second story walkway on there. 'Cause all I had to do was peel off the glue to get it off. If I would have put that on with super glue or with the solvent, it would have had more trouble getting it off, but it was easy getting them off. The only thing, it just took the red paint off of it. Didn't take the primer off, just took the red paint on or brushed on. So we just got one more side to do. And after the legs, I gotta put on the fascia on all these, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. We're gonna wait until all this thing sets up, and then we'll work on the fascia. Those are the 2x10s. I should be an expert at these loading docks by the time I get finished with these. I'm making so many of them. And at some of the train shows, I got enough sticks where I could scratch build them myself. I mean, without using these, because these sheets right here, I could do it stick by stick. Well, when I put this thing on a chopper, I lost count, and so I think I had to make 40 of these. I counted them out on that one day over there, but I lost count of it. I quit counting after the first stick, and then I just kept on going with the other stick till it looked like I had enough. But I'm going to have a lot left over, so that'll work out for the next one. Maybe I'll find a place to put some more loading docks, because on the Delaney they have the stairs on there, but the stairs are completely made out of plastic. The stair tread and the sides make it look like concrete porches and steps. Boy, did I figure out that glue precisely. Just enough to get this last one on there. So there you have it. That's the long one. And that one's a little crooked there. Okay. Pop that up right there. So there they go. Here's all the 3 of them I just did, and we got a bunch of them left over. So we're going to make some new loading docks another day. So that's all that I'm going to do on this one right here. All right, there you go. Okay, I was in there talking about the raid, and I'm just looking at some of these things over here that maybe I should raid tonight, and there's not a big choice of it. And it's been on YouTube for I don't know how long, maybe 4 or 5 years. They just called it something different, and it just got redirected on YouTube. So it's nothing new. But anyway, if you're into gaming or anything else, you might want to take a look at these chairs right here. Okay. I am in serious need of a new chair for my live streams. But looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out technisportusa.com with a wide range of ergonomic chairs and array of colors. You will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Always comfy, never boring. Technisport. Use code RUMBLE. RUMBLE all in caps for 10% off entire order. It'll help your back also. Boy, here I am. I'm back in here. I went over there to say hello to Debbie. Okay, there she is. I told her to get in the chat and say hello to everybody. Yeah, all right. So, here we go. Okay, now she's saying it. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, she says you're welcome. All right. So, all right, we got a little bit more to show tonight. I did some cross bracing and fascia, and I'm still having trouble finding some place to raid. We're going to have to do that later on. So, let's take a look at this right here. Cross bracing and fascia, what I did. So we got all these loading dock sections finished with the uprights on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Even the double wide ones right here. We're going to have to do the fascia on it and the cross bracing. So let's take you down over here to the other side and see what we got here. Okay, so this is all I had left of the 2x10s. So everything else I have is the 2x6s. So I'm going to have to go into my stash and find some more 2x10s so we could put the fascia on all of these pieces right here. Because I just cut this one here for the short one. And I might be able to get the 2 edge on here with that piece, but I need more. So I got a package of Northeastern scale lumber. I got a dozen pieces of 2x10 by 11 inches long. So I'm just going to take a few out of here. And I'm just measuring it from eyeballing it in just a little bit past where the uprights are on these. And what I'll do is I'll put those 2 in, and then I'll cut the short ones. And I'll do that for all the other ones also. Don't forget my goggles. I'm going to do it on this side and this side. I'm not going to worry about these ones on the side here because those are going to be up against the building. So we'll just put these in here like this. Okay, there we go. Get that one done right there. Okay. So we got 3 more to do. On this real long one, where we got the splicing in the decking on this end right here, I put the splice in the fascia on the opposite end. And I left a little overhang, so I'll cut that off a little bit later. And I'll do the same thing on this side here. I'll bring it down to right there. Get it to this one right here. Right in the center line of that one. Alright, we'll let that set up and then we'll cut some angle braces for those things. Well, I got my first piece set in there to cut for the, just for the length right there. So got it all set up so I could cut maybe 22 of them down just the one side of them. So that's going to be quite a bit. I'm not going to run them on both sides, but I'll give it to that one side first. we got all those other ones to do, so we're going to be cutting a lot of them, and they're all spaced alike, so I'll just cut a couple of sticks here just to get me started. Okay, we'll start off with that and cut them as we go along when we need more. Okay, let's do this. I'll get this first one started right here. Get this first one started, and then I'll apply a bunch of glue along the way, so I could do multiple ones from there on out. Okay, so there we go. From now on, we'll be able to put it on both sides, top and bottom. There's the one side right there. Like so. You just have to reverse it and put the other stuff in. Okay, got the cross bracing on that. I just got to do the edges right now. I finished up the double wide one that goes in between the buildings. It'll go in there like so. And then we finished up this one here. It goes in front of the long building. We're going to turn this one around this way with the loading docks on the far side. With the dock doors on the far side. And we'll take up the last part of that with steps over here. Okay, so all we got is these right here to do, and these will be for the Delaney buildings. So I have one set of steps already made. That's going to go on this one here. I'm going to make a set of steps for that one and there, and then we'll make some steps for 4 of those and put the cross bracings in. So I'm going to make 24 more of those. All right, let's do some more of these. Okay, there you go. And all I have to do is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 of the end pieces. Had to go into my stash of 2x6 northeastern scale lumber to cut me 16 of these for the edges. Let me show you what they got right here. Alright, so we'll get some glue down here and we'll finish these things off, and we'll call it another day. Is the only thing we got left to do on this was to stain these things, and then I'll have to build some more stairs. I finally got all of them done. Let me show you here. All right, the shortest one right there. There we go. And when I was thinking maybe, I'm not sure, that I'm going to see how this looks up against the edge of the building here. Might have to, like on one side, put the bracing in there. On the back side, maybe not. You can't really see. You can't really tell it there, so we're fine. Won't have to mess with it. So we're good. So one of these is going on the back. Let me see. This one's going on the back of that side right there, and then these over here, or maybe put this one on the back, and these shorter ones will go on the buildings for the Delaney Ironworks. So there you have it. So roof detail on this, stain all that stuff, make some more steps, and find my styrene and add that to it. I'm going to have to get some styrene base for the bottom of it. Let's see what we got, what kind of strip styrene we got. So I have some 80,000 square strip styrene, evergreen scale models. It's quarter 4x4, so that's 80,000 by 80,000s. So we'll just have to make it look like stone and put it underneath there, and we'll just have another layer of stone, because that brings it up to the correct height. Let me see how that works on this one here for the loading dock. That was with a walk-in door right there. So that looks a little bit high on that one there. I might use 60,000s for that. Let me see what the 60,000s looks like. So I put the 60,000s underneath there. The 60,000s is a quarter scale 3x3 right there. It's item number 153. I'm going to check it on the walk-in door to see if that's the same. And looks like the walk-in door is still going to need to, it's mighty close. This is 60,000. Let me take another look at the 80,000s on there. I might go with the 80,000s on both of them, or the 60,000s on both of them. Well, the door seal, or not the seal, but the tread is just a hair above it, but on the 60,000s it's just a hair. Seems like it's a little below it. Let me double check this again. I think the 60,000s will work. 80,000s is too thick, so we'll use the 60,000s on this for both of them. Did I say the 60,000s works on the over here? I can't remember now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll use the 60,000s on both of them. That is solved right there. I hope I have enough because the 60,000s was already open. I don't know how many I have in here, but we'll have to use them on each one of the buildings. So I got 7 altogether. So we'll see if that's going to be enough, hopefully. If not, we'll have to get some more. So one more task we're going to have to do is take this 60,000s and carve some stones into it, and then paint it, and then weather it up to make it look like the other stones on the foundation of both of those buildings. And we'll do it on the other 3 buildings of the other one. Might not only have to do it on 2 buildings because the 3rd one has already got a concrete base on it, and we're not going to use the loading docks on that. So just 4 buildings altogether. There you go. All right, so that's the plan. So we'll have to get out the carving knife and cut these the size and carve them out for stone, and then get them painted up, and then glue them onto the bottom and see how that looks. That's the plan. For the stone building, I'm taking one for the Delaney because it's the same exact wall, and we'll cut 4 of these for the walls for that. Okay, so we got what we need for these buildings right here. And then later on we'll cut what we need for the this Delaney building. So all right, there you have it. Now you get to see my dilemma that I had earlier today. I I recorded something and it didn't work out because, well, I said something about this earlier today, earlier in the stream, but you'll see it right here. Having some issues with Windows. Windows 11 to be exact. Did I say Windows sucks? Microsoft sucks? Just as bad as Comcast sucks. Okay, so there you have it. And that's my thoughts on Microsoft. So here's the dilemma I had today. This explains it here a little bit. And I tried to record something and it just didn't work. Well, I just did a bunch of work here on the laptop and I really screwed up. I wasted a half a day because of Windows. You know, they started Windows 11 a long time ago. And just recently they discontinued servicing Windows 10. So ever since then, well, since they started Windows 11, I've been getting notices on all my computers, you know, to upgrade to Windows 11, and I never did it. So in the past week, you know, the message has changed saying that Windows 10 is no longer supported. Do you want to change to Windows 11? So I rejected that a couple of times, and then earlier today I said, what the hell, I'll try it on my laptop. So I went and put 11 on my laptop and opened up my vMix to record videos. Wasn't really paying attention, but you know, I just recorded probably about 15 minutes worth of videos of what I was doing here. And then went back and checked the replay on it, and there was no volume on it. So I had to go back into settings, Windows settings, and try to figure out, you know, where to set it. And first of all, I didn't get any volume on any of my speakers, on anything. Even when I went to the website, I didn't get anything there. So I had to go back, and even though the default was still there, I had to check it and do it over to check it before it would work. Had to do the same thing with the microphone. Okay, fine. So I went back in vMix and looked, and the microphone, there's no VU meter for the microphone. So I hit reset, and it wouldn't reset it. So I, went up and changed the microphone, and it says, got an error message, cannot write to protective system files. I said, what? Okay. And then I tried to close vMix, and it wouldn't close. So I had to go to Task Manager and close it that way. So I started again and redid everything. Same thing happened. Couldn't close it. So I said, to hell with it. So I went back to Windows 10. So, half an hour later, comes back on. Open up vMix, everything's working well. I'm able to record, the microphones on there and everything like it was before. So I go to playback, and I just did a test on it to make sure that it actually worked. And I get an error message on the playback on that one and every video file that I had that I previously made on it, stating that there's a runtime error about something. Well, I checked on Google, and it says there's something missing on media player, movies and TV. Okay, so that's what I was using. It was set up for movies and TV. So it says just go back in programs, files and programs, and click on it, and then click change or repair. It's not in there anymore. So I looked everywhere, and it's not on the computer anymore. I have to use Windows Media Player. And I hate Windows Media Player because it sucks. So I ended up downloading VLC Media Player again. I used to have it all the time. It's open source stuff. So that's what I have to use now. But the only problem with that is with the movies and TVs, there was a little line on either end of the video that you were playing where you can go to the next to the previous video. On VLC, you can't do that. So you have to stop and then physically go back into the Explorer and choose the next one. So that sucks. So a half a day wasted on this bullshit. Really frustrating. But what I did, now I'll show you what I did after all that explanation there. I went ahead and doubled up these 60 thousandths things right here because they're not that wide, and so doubling them up makes them just as wide as what the walls actually are, which makes it a little bit easier to glue on them and everything. So, and then what I did was I got these walls here for the stone building. I got, one with the entry, then put it down here so you can see it. This one here. I'm on the wrong I thought I switched the deals right here. Okay, so this one right here is one with the door, and this one is without the door. And what I did was I went on to the bottom of it and on each one of them, and I marked in between where the bottom row of the stones right there, I marked in between the stones, in the middle of the stones, on the styrene, put a line in it, and then I dug it out to make it look like the mortar joint right there. And then I sanded it down, and then I shaved the one side so it was not smooth, so you know you wouldn't have a 90-degree angle, you'd have a curved angle on it. So I did that, made 2 of them for each of the sides of that, and dug them all out and did all that stuff. So now I'll have to do one for the long building right here, because you know, I'll just have to double up all these things right here, and I hope I have enough. Right, so that's my dilemma right there. Yeah. Window 11 sucks. It took me a while to even figure out how to shut it down. You know, click over there and you get all this crap over here on the left-hand side. You don't want to. I don't know why they keep adding shit over there. You know, why mess with the good thing? I mean, you had something good with you know, you had all your programs over here, and then you had, you know, a list of all the stuff, more details of it, and then they had to go and change and put all those fucking icons in there, and then with Windows 11, man, they just even made it worse, put all kind of new shit in it and all kind of crap. And then I couldn't find out how to shut the damn thing off. Go figure. Hey, how do you shut this thing off? I had to go up in the top in the settings on my account and then shut it off like that. But then I ended up having to get rid of it because it sucked. I hate it. Should have never done it. But you know, I felt like, you know, what the heck, I'll see what it's about, what could go wrong. And I found out what can go wrong. And the thing about movies and TV, the icon is still there on Windows 10, but when you click on it, nothing happens. And you go in program files and it's not in there. You go in programs and features, and it's not in there either. So they must have disabled it. Yeah, I got back to Windows 10, but it messed up things on Windows 10. That's what I'm saying right here. It said in there if you could roll back to Windows 10 if you do it within 10 days. And so I did it within about an hour. It took me an hour to figure out that it wasn't for me. Yeah, but yeah, it messed up stuff coming back because it took out the shit. My new motherboard in the train shed is compatible with 11, but I won't use it. Yeah, I would not recommend it. I said, well, you don't need the fucking updates anyway. They were annoying, so you won't get the annoying. We'd like to schedule an update. So, anyway, don't do it. Don't do it. Let me put that. Let me get some echo in here. Let me see if I can get a lot of echo in here. Don't do it. Okay. I hope that worked. All right. Okay. You know, I was going over here looking for places to go and raid, and I couldn't find anything. There's one possibility, but we got to do something on the workbench. This guy right here, Constitution Revolution, he's brand new, only been on here for about a month. And what happened to him? And he just went off. Okay. His stream just went out. Well, let me refresh. Yeah, he ain't there no more. Okay, so he only was on for 2 hours, so that sucks there. Okay, but anyway, we got some stuff to do on the workbench because we got all that stuff over there. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to turn the microphone on over there so we can get an echo here. And I made sure I got the right microphone on for over there. I'm going to shut this microphone off here. Use anti-malware. I tell you what, I don't use anything, any stuff on there. I don't have any issues with it. I haven't had any, what do they call it? Virus scan software or anything like that on it for almost a year now. I don't have any issues with it. You just have to watch where you go. So let me go over there and we'll do some India ink stuff. All right, so here we go. We got a lot of India inking to do, so let me get some of this styrene out of the way here. Get these things out, because I thought I cut the stuff for this 60,000 for this, but I guess I didn't. My bad. So I'll have to cut that later, but let's stain these things, get these out of the way so I can work on the plastic and work on the other stuff. And let me get my aha. And I was wondering what I did with it, and I put it underneath the workbench. I found it, the 1/16 of an inch one that I opened up. I ended up opening up another one to get some more 1/16 of an inch stuff. Okay, so we got a bunch of these things to do here. We'll get an appropriate brush right here. Glad I ordered a lot of my tracks ahead of time. Going to take forever to get here. Time for some shenanigans. There you go. And ho ho ho. Where's the camera? Okay, I had to put that camera on over there because the camera back here, the video camera didn't work, and I got my Sony DXLR in the back of me, but I gotta focus it. I gotta put it on manual focus or no focus or whatever. Every time that I open it up, doesn't go there automatically. Ugh. Okay. Holy moly! It was getting kind of caked up over there. All right, so let's put some stuff on the side here. So I did not measure any of this, so I don't have a formula for it to tell you. Let me put this on this side so you can see how it's going on. I just play it by eye, see if it's dark enough when I'm adding the stuff to it. If it's not dark enough, I'll add more India ink to it. If it's too dark, I'll add more alcohol to it. And this looks like about right here. Not going to see the bottom, but I'll do it anyway because You know, somebody will lift it up and look at it eventually. Or turn it over. Or it'll get knocked over. And say, hey, how come you didn't stain the bottom of this? That don't look right. And stain the back of these things too. Right here. Okay, now the top. Let's go this way. It's weird how this sheet basswood takes it differently than the sticks. It doesn't soak in as much. Jeff Sykes there. I ordered a Rapido Platinum Mystery DCC with sound box the other day. Been seeing a lot of people getting super nice trains. All right. I can't afford that stuff. I can't afford to buy stuff. I get it at train shows at a bargain. Yeah, most of this stuff you ain't gonna see because this is the one that's going in between the buildings. So. Let's make sure that this is all good on the ends. I gotta get something for Debbie for Christmas, and she don't want much. She just needs some some more sponge stuff for her vases. She's almost finished with all the vases she's gonna take over to Habitat for Humanity. We're gonna take them over there tomorrow, and she broke one today. She dropped it. She wasn't happy about that. And after spending all that time working on it and then breaking it, that's the only bad part about it. Okay, so there we go. That's the one that goes in between the buildings. This one here goes in front of this one. Now this one here, that one looks like it goes in front of the stone building. And these other four, one of them is going to go on the back side of this brick building, and the other ones are going to go on the Delaney ironwork stuff that I haven't built yet. But I showed that in the video on Monday. And for those of you who didn't see it, that's Delaney Ironworks right there. It's got a stone building, a brick building, and a warehouse that I guess is clapboard, all in plastic. And it's also got a walkway in between two of the buildings, like this one does. I'm not using the walkway in here. In fact, I took it off because I'm using it a different way. I changed my mind. And I didn't like how it looked anyway, without, because they have it with a flat roof on it with conduit going across the top. I'll do something different with it. I mean, this is a shorter distance than what the walkway is, but I'll do something different with in between the buildings. Or I could even shave down the walkway some. Boy, okay. Uh-oh. That's the only thing is sometimes if there's not a lot of glue on something, I got one leg there, it'll come loose. With the alcohol in here. And I'm using 91% alcohol, so there's not that much water in this, and the alcohol evaporates really quick. So we got a train show coming up this weekend, and I don't know what I need to get because I got everything I need. I got all the kits that I need. So we're just going to go there and look and film and see what we could do. Maybe I'll get some more O-scale stuff. Because there was a couple of tables there. They had like rolling stock, 4 for $20, 3 for $20 in O-scale. So I picked up 7 pieces of rolling stock for $40. All right, getting down there. All right. And I still have to order some gator board. I think I'm gonna try out there's one place, they call it gator foam, where you can get smaller pieces, individual pieces, and then the one gator board website, you buy an entire 4x8 sheet of it, and they cut it up for you all one size. You can get custom sizes, but that's extra. I think it was $125 for 3/16 and $150 some for half inch, or maybe even more than that. I'm not sure. Can't remember, but it's more than what I need. So I'll get it from the one that does gator foam, where you can get individual pieces. It probably costs more by the piece like that, but I don't need a ton of it. Where am I going to put it, huh? I'd have to sell it. Now Lowe's has cork road bed in the roll, and it's 1/4 inch. You got to buy the whole roll. That's how I did the road bed on my other layout in Naples. I bought it, but I didn't buy a whole roll. I bought, probably about 50 or 60 foot of it. Alright, here we go. Getting down to the little ones, and then we got this double wide one, or the big one over here that goes on the end of the stone building. And in the center of these ones, I put 3 32nd inch square, just to keep it straight from warping. Okay, and the mini one, oops. Oh man, I missed a lot of spots on these. It lightens up a little bit too once it dries up, evaporates. Going back over these, I missed a lot on this, on all of these. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Alright, here's the stairs. I have to make a bunch of more stairs too. And they have a different kind of jig on this one here. I like the Bar Mills jig better, but they on this one they give you one with slots in it, and you just put the risers in those slots. But the only problem with that is you have to be careful with how much glue you put in there, otherwise you get it down in. Because I had to do it fast and then get to pop it out of there because it tends to stick in there.
It's hard to know. No one comes close. Undiscovered landscape filled with hope. You are golden territory, let it show. On the corner of Baker Street, I met you that first time.
Okay, there's that.
My mind since then.
You know, I think these posts right here, I might paint those instead of staining those, because they're made out of different material, and the stain doesn't work really well on that stuff. I mean, it's just like the MDF board or whatever. Let's see if I have a scrap piece of it over here. Should have a scrap piece here someplace. Well, here's the stuff that I didn't cut out yet, but this is pill and stick, so that doesn't come out too good. It doesn't come out just like the basswood does. See, because it starts off a little bit darker, so it's just going to paint that. Yeah, I don't know about the raid shit on this stuff here. It don't do you any good. It's too hard to find people to raid. I don't want to raid people that got 500 viewers on there. They don't need the raid. Okay, got all them sides. Alright. We got that. I guess that's all we can do right there. All this other stuff, I just have to paint. Okay. I think that's all the India ink I need. Let me go clean this brush off, and then I'll show you some of the other stuff that we got here. And then we'll head back over to the other side. Let me move these out of the way here. Back over here. See, these are the uprights. We got 3 of them that go on there. On this long one here. Or the big one. Alright, let me wash this and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me show you what the rest of this stuff looks like. Got it in a nice little box right here. Some of this stuff, like You have the steps. Well, actually, I got two of these because we got a whole sprue, duplicate sprues of one for this kit and one for the other kit, but you only use on the electrical supply, you only use a couple of these items on here, and that's these stacks that I already painted. These things right here, and the base, which is on here somewhere, and this thing right here, and this is gonna go on this other kit here. Let me get these things out of the way. But you got, these are steps right here, and here's the sides for the steps. You got double-sided and one side right there. That goes on some of the buildings. This thing right here, this is a steam engine right there. So we got two of them. Got a bunch of windows. So we got another one of those. So the brick or the stone building is rectangular. So you got long sides on it. You got let's go this way. This is the one side, and this is the other side where you got two doors, one on top of each other. And here's the ends. These are identical to the two sides here. Now the brick, two of those sides are identical to this, to one side of this. You have one of these and one of those, plus those are right here, plus you have the ends right here, which are identical, and they got the doors in there like that. And it's got a plastic roof on this one, and I already have the deals in it for the stacks, the big ones and the little ones. Okay, this one's for the stone building right here. This is the longer one. That's the stone one. And for the brick one, here's the one for the brick, and this overhead walkway has a roof on it, a gabled roof that fits on there like this on the brick building. So that's the only thing different about this one from the other one. Okay, and the other stuff, well, here's the part for the overhead walkway right here. So that's extra ones that came with this kit right here, but I'm not using it because I'm just going to use the one that I already made up for this one that I took off. And what else do we have? And the warehouse, which comes on, it has its own loading dock right here. This is on, comes on a platform, and this is raised because it fits on top of this like so, like that. And this part's the roof, and got garage doors on both sides, 4 of them on both sides. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a couple of these to make them look like they're open. And the edge, it's real skinny. Door and window on one side, and another garage door on that side with louvers up on the top. Non-functioning louvers. So that's an easy one, and instructions. So there you have it. This is called Delaney Ironworks, and we're going to put that in a row just like that I showed on the Monday stream. If you didn't see the Monday stream, you got to go on Rumble to see it, because I had it all lined up on here like so. So that's what's going to come next after I put these. I doubled these up to put these underneath the building to raise it up, because the way they had you build with the loading dock, they have the legs too long, and the deck of the loading dock is higher than the stoop for the doors on the walk-in doors and the overhead doors. So that's why I have to put the styrene underneath. All right, so let me shut off the chat over here. Shut this stuff off here, because I'm not coming back no more over here. Okay. Alright, shut that off. I'll just leave this open for right now. We're still here. We'll put all these back over here. Like so. Because we're going to have to move them off of here and do some other stuff later on. Okay, I am back. Skyhawks, how you doing? Good to see you. Wish I had those skills. Hey, it takes time. It takes time. You just have to practice. That's all. There you go. Thanks for stopping back in here. I really appreciate it. Now we got to find a place where we could raid. Let's see what we got here. I bet, earlier I was looking at different places, and I wanted to get them to, less than or equal to how many people we got in here. But a lot of them aren't on Rumble Premium, so, they won't know what the hell's going on anyway. And I don't know if Rumble put out any notifications for... Hey, yeah, they absolutely give you a... there you go, give you a unique chatter for the month. I think I'll make it this month. Let me see how many I got so far. Okay, well, I can't check it on here because I got it on that one here. Oh, hold on a second. I got 12 so far. But here's the dilemma here. If you go to live and view all, you got 3,000, 4,000, 19,000 people watching all these ones here. And go all the way down. You still got 300 some. We'll go down to page 4. And we're still, the bottom of page 4, we still got 45. Page 5, the bottom of page 5, we still got 29. I got 15 right now. Okay. So we're down to 18 right there. You know, what they should do, they should make a page, like see over here on the left-hand side, they have home, my feed, for you, browse, editors pick, trending, and shop. What they ought to put on there, available for raid. So, live available raids. So you don't have to go searching all through this. Because some people don't know anything about it because they didn't. Unless you are a premium creator, then you didn't get notified that you have to do any streams, or you won't get hit with a stream. So nobody else got emails saying that, hey, beware, we're doing this thing for premium creators. Man, ain't nothing to do here. Okay, let me see this. The weekly breakdown with Sean Farish. TMP Uncensored. Let's see what they got here.
Look at Candace really took it to TPUSA. And it's just like she just did this right before Thanksgiving. She goes, I reached out to the FBI, so now it's in Donald Trump's court. Now it's in the Trump administration's court. She comes back from Thanksgiving and goes, I didn't actually reach out to the FBI. I sent somebody a text, and they left me on red. That's not reaching out to the FBI, you fucker. It's like, oh, you know somebody that might work in the FBI? Like, or you know, like... Right, knows the damn... right, hold on, by the way, the day before fucking Thanksgiving, so they probably were like, I'm not dealing with this shit right now. And then, let's actually go and do...
Well, before I put the end thing up here, let's do this guy here. We'll just go over... I'll just do this one here.
You know, I'm not loving the press pool, but...
You could go over there if you like.
The press secretary is not aware of any French military plot to assassinate Candace Owens.
Okay, let's see if I got it right. Are they available for raids? It'll show up in the chat if they're available. Oh, I did it backwards. I do it backwards all the time.
So wait a minute. And then she'll be like, I reached out to the feds. The reason I didn't go to Charlie
Now this will work
because the feds were there.
that way.
And you can't trust
All
the
right.
feds, but I'm going to reach out to the feds.
Confirmed raid, TMP Uncensored. So, for you people on YouTube, we're going over here
Well, so here's
and
this is going to get sued.
raid them for a little bit, say hello, and then
My turning point. She's
guys over here on Rumble, if you want to, go over there and we'll come back and do the outro over here.
not smart.
So
This was not smart at all.
we'll do this confirm raid.
Said, revoke your, get a refund. Right?
Preparing for action. Preparing for action. What's it say here?
Or something like that, right?
Raid starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right.
Done because now
Has rated TPM. Okay. All right.
if you compare our revenue from the month before Candace said that to the month after, if you look
Let's,
at
okay.
inbox, oh, that's the one I was looking for. Nick Fuentes says Muslim problem is a Jewish distraction. Figure out a way to blame the Jews for the people who have enacted 66,000 terror attacks over the past 50 years. Let's see here.
Yeah, she has. I found the tweet.
Here it is. Here it is. Yeah.
I received information last night. That one.
Yep. I am making a personal plea to
Come on. Where's the other one? Okay. Here we go.
donated to this
All right. There we go.
to request a refund.
So that's all you do right there. You can do that.
Take it to the fucking bank. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it's coming.
If you want to, go on over there. The things in the chat.
Came out, and this is a
Pinned up
smart
on
move.
top.
This is a move that a lawyer will tell you.
By the way, look at the way she worded this.
Yeah.
I can now say with full confidence
That I believe. I am 100%
Of course, you can give me. Of course, you can give me
They ain't even paying attention here.
I am 100% sure of a feeling that I had. Right? Like, yes, it's insane. Tom Kavitch created the chat.
There we go. All right.
We'll get to that in a second. What was I saying? I knew I was going to get ADD. Oh, yes. Okay. So, as somebody who's currently going through a defamation case, who has gone through the TikTok lawsuit in the past, I can tell you,
I got to get 5 of these a month.
confidence that I believe
5
a good lawyer would tell TikTok
per month
to bring her on
now.
as their profile because they want to collect.
And the only problem here is
Like, bring her on.
on
You do with a lot, like I did this in my lawsuit when I was going
over here
I go, can
on my Rumble Studio thing. Once I raid,
I go, the person that talks the most
none of the
themselves.
chat works anymore.
Which is why they've probably also been so silent. They have big lawyers over there, and they've probably been saying, "Don't say shit." They go, "Don't say shit, don't say shit." And look, I think that a lot of it is they are being good Christians. I think that's a lot of it. But they're also a business.
Okay. Nobody's going over.
Nonprofit, but they're a multi-million-dollar nonprofit. Yeah, they have very big lawyers who are very smart. They're not stupid people. And when they get a bunch of Candace crazy, they're probably going to a lawyer. and
Okay.
saying, what should we do about this? And the lawyer has probably been saying, I wouldn't respond. I wouldn't say shit. Right? So two things can be true at once. They're not responding because they're good people who don't want to,
I genuinely thought maybe it was just because you look at the claims and you're like, this is absurd. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Well, have you seen the official TPUSA response? Let's play that.
Yeah.
Let's play that. Let's play that with sound for people, because it's very well articulated. If you want to pull it up on your end and just play it at the same time, yeah, pull that up. It's I can't remember his name.
Okay. Fuck that. Okay, I'm back over here. Okay. So you can go over there. It's up in the chat if you want. If not, you don't have to. But here you go. Thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again on Friday. And here's the end thingy here.
We got some real fans over there. Here we go.
Aboard the All Dog Train. My name is Doc. I am your conductor today. WORKBENCH all for your volunteers today on the Gospel Train. Again, my name is Doc. Company has been on the Kingdom Rail. Stop the car. All the places on the ball drop. Get off the straight for about 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes probably. Water tower.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you again on Friday. YouTubers, we'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a good weekend. We're going to a train show.